Our reading for today, Acts 2:22 through 28. I'd like to specifically focus on verse 23. Peter is giving the first gospel presentation, and he says, "This man was handed over to you by God's deliberate plan and foreknowledge, and you, with the help of wicked men, put him to death by nailing him to the cross." In this one passage, we see the perfect relationship between God's sovereign plan and also humanity's responsibility. He said, by God's deliberate plan and foreknowledge, this happened. And at the same time, you, with the help of wicked men, put him to death. Sometimes people ask, where does God's sovereignty end and my responsibility begin? My answer to the question is, it doesn't. God's sovereignty always overlaps with our responsibility. Now understand, God is way bigger than we are. We have a responsibility. That is why one day we will stand before God and face judgment. But everything that happens in this life is under his sovereign control. The question is, will our actions advance God's kingdom, or will they try to hinder God's kingdom? Our actions will never stop God's kingdom, but they can hinder it. Our responsibility is, how are we going to live? So is God in complete control? Yes. And do we also have a responsibility with what we do in this life? Absolutely yes. The cool part about what we just read is Peter is giving these people a chance to repent for what they have done. Just like us, when we have done things that God doesn't want us to do, we have an opportunity to repent and experience the love and forgiveness of Jesus. When our responsibility maybe isn't what it should be, God's love and forgiveness is there because it is all under God's sovereignty. Now that we've talked about our mission, let's jump to our vision of what we want to see as the Gathering Church. Our vision is to help people in our communities be transformed by God's love now and for future generations to come. Once again, the focus of our vision is God's love. But the first aspect we talk about is people in our communities. We understand our communities aren't just simply places that we live. Rather, it is people that we interact with. Your community could be your home. Your community could be your extended family. Your community could be where you work, where you go to school, where you shop, where you get coffee. Our communities are all around us. We believe that God's love can transform every single one of those communities and interactions. And as we continue to experience and express his love, we believe that those communities can be transformed by his love and people can experience real change. That's what we hope to see. We'll talk about how this vision affects what we're doing right now and also future generations in the next couple of videos. Have a great day, guys. You are loved to love others.